Hello everyone, I'm here to show you how to set up your Polycom VVX 310 with 3CX. When you receive your Polycom VVX 310, you should get the base phone, the handset cord, a stand, as well as an Ethernet cable. It will not be as long as this one, but it should be a black short Ethernet cable. What you're going to need that won't be provided with you is a 48 volt LAN to PoE injector. Keep in mind, it has to be 48 volts, it can't be 24 or 12. As well as a blue or any sort of color Ethernet cable. Make sure it is above a Cat 5e. If you do not have a PoE injector, you can also use a DC input, which I do not have, so I'm going to be using PoE. First, to get the phone working, take your 48 volt PoE injector and plug it into a power source. Once that has been connected, take your other Ethernet cable, not the one you received, and plug it into a network port or a switch. I've plugged mine over here, and which will lead into my PoE injector. Alright. Once that has been plugged in, take your black Ethernet cable. Oops, try not to have stuff on. And plug it into your PoE port on your injector. Next, take that black Ethernet cable and plug it. Oops. You have to plug it into this port on the phone. And the phone should power on. If the phone does not power on, please check your PoE adapter. For me, my black cable is not plugged in correctly, so now the phone should start booting. Once that's happened, you can take your stand and put it into the back of the phone. There are 3 different slots. The higher you put it up, the more of an angle it will be at. So if I put it on the lowest level, the lowest level is going to be suitable for a desk phone, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Next, take your handset and plug in the short side of your handset cable. This is the long side, this is the short side. Take the short side and plug it into your handset. Just like that. Next, go to the back of your phone. And on the right side here, plug into the handset port, which is the farthest one to the right. And then there are little slots here, and use that to wire the phone so you can keep it out of the way. Make sure you keep that in hidden. And there you go. You have now successfully plugged in your Polycom VVX 310. And you should begin to boot. If your phone was reset to factory defaults, this is not going to be the screen that you're going to get. The screen that you're going to get will most likely be set up a new password screen, which I'll show you in a minute. So we have now, my phone's now booted, and mine was not reset to factory defaults because I've been using it. So if your phone was not reset to factory defaults, here's what you should do. First, unplug your black or Ethernet cable, either from the back of the phone or from the PoE injector, which I will do. After 10 seconds, reconnect it, as the phone is booting up, you should see on the screen a starting application. Hit cancel. Once you've done that, it'll say cancel startup. Hold 1, 3, and 5, and it will say enter a password. The default password will be 456, but I changed mine, so I'm going to enter mine. Hit OK. And the phone will reset to factory defaults, and it will do a quick reboot. Your phone will say starting application, and just let it start. It will now say application started. For me, it took around 2 minutes, as it was just reset, so keep in mind it will boot. Do not unplug the power. Please check your firmware version. If your firmware version is below 5.9.6, then your 3CX system will not operate with this phone. As you can see, it will prompt you for a new admin password. Enter in the old default password, which is 456, and then use this little dial pad here to go down and type in a new password. Try to make it at least 8 characters long. Hit enter, and the admin password will be set. It should show the IP address of your phone on the network. It will say contacting this and that, but do not worry, that's just Polycom being Polycom. Great. So your phone is booted up. Congratulations. As you can see, there's a little X here. This means that your phone has not been set up. To do this, press the home button. Use this little circle pad to go to settings. Go to, I think it's features. Nope. Go to status, hit select. Go to network, hit select. TCP/IP parameters, hit select. Look for the IPv4 address, and then on your computer, type in the IP address. So for me, it will be 192.168.0.56. Hit enter.
I just want to say I made a mistake when doing this bit right here, so I'll quickly skip to when I fix it.
So the default usually is HTTP 1:102.168.0.56. But as you can see, it doesn't work. The reason why is because you might have to type in HTTPS://102.168.0.56. Make sure it's HTTPS. Advanced, proceed. Organize an administrator and type in the password that you set. Hit submit. Before we do anything, check your phone software, and if you see that it's below 5.9.6, this means that you have to update it. To update it, go to server type, poly-hosted server, check for updates. We'll find some, and then hit install. But I already have it, so I don't need to install it. If that doesn't work, then you're gonna have to host a custom server with the files on it, but I'm not gonna get into that. So once you're up to date with the software, go to settings and then lines, and this is where you'll be entering in your things. So once you have this page already loaded, head to your 3CX server. For me, I'm using the free version, so we'll go here. Now once you're here, what you're gonna do is go to admin, voice and chat, hit add SBC, and for me, I'm gonna do mine on the Windows machine. You can do it on a Linux or Raspberry Pi, but it's easy just for Windows. Click on this link, it will start downloading. run the installer, hit next, accept, next. And then once you're here, copy this provisioning URL and paste it into the installer where it asks for the provisioning URL. And then enter the authentication key. Hit next, hit install. Hit yes, hit finish, hit close, go back. Once you've done that, you want to go to users and then choose the user you want to have the IP phone. So for me, I'm going to use this one. Hit IP phone, configure. Hit I'll configure the phone for myself. Hit next. Choose your SPC, hit add phone, and you'll get all these details here. Remember your extension number, so for me mine is 14111, and then go back to here, to your web page, and then where it says identification, for this displaying, type in your extension number, same with the address, and same with the label. That's all we need for there, so we can close that now. For authentication, go to admin console, copy the authentication ID and paste it in user ID. Copy the authentication password and paste it into there. Where it says outbound proxy, copy your outbound proxy IP address, which will be your computer, and then type in port 5060 or whatever the port is that's been provided. The address is the same as your outbound proxy and the same port, but this time for transport, make it UDP only. And you're all done. Hit save, hit yes. And as you can see, we now have a little tick here, meaning we are ready to make calls with our server. If you do not see the tick right away, reboot your device by going to utilities, reboot phone, and hit yes. But I don't need to do it. And you're now ready to make calls. Let's do a test call from my computer. So I'll type in 14111, hit enter. Allow it to use my microphone. And as we can see, it works. Pick my headset here. Hello?
Hello? Yep.
As you can see, it's now working. So you have now successfully set up your Polycom VVX 310 with your free FreeCX server. If you have any comments or questions, just let me know in the comment section. I'll see you later.